in solo leveling. Jinho reminisces about the old days, back when they raided C-rank dungeons together. A nostalgic smile crosses his face as he recalls how far they've come. But before he can continue, Jinwoo shoots him a sharp glance. "Don't talk with your mouth full," he scolds. He then questions why Jinwoo doesn't just focus on running the guild and leave the dungeon work to his shadow soldiers. But Jinwoo shakes his head in disagreement. He explains that he can't be sure what the soldiers might do if he isn't around. However, deep down, the real reason lingers in his mind the farther he is, the fewer experience points he earns. Suddenly, Jinho's expression shifts. The usual lightheartedness fades, replaced by something more serious. After a brief pause, he hesitantly asks about Jinwoo's sister. His voice lowers as he mutters, "She's been through a lot." But Jinwoo reassures him, stating that the doctor said she just needs rest for the time being. He adds that his most trusted shadow is watching over her, ensuring her safety. At that moment, Jinwoo remembered the skill he had acquired, shadow preservation, which allowed him to perceive the senses of his preserved shadow. Closing his eyes, he focused, relieved that he could now see through his shadow's perspective. His first priority was checking on Gina. As the connection formed, the first thing he saw wasn't Gina, but a Korean drama playing on TV. In front of it, King BERU stands beside the couch holding the remote, mimicking the actor's gestures with intense concentration. Meanwhile, Gina was peacefully sleeping on the couch. Jinwoo sighed in relief, reassured of her safety. While also coming to a new realization, BERU had a hobby of watching K-dramas. Jinwoo then shifted his focus, cycling through the perspectives of his other shadows. First, he saw his mother calmly shopping for groceries. Next, he switched to Baek Yoon-ho and Choi Jong-in, who were in the middle of a heated argument. And then, the faint outline of a shower, droplets falling. Before he could process what he was seeing, his vision fully adjusted Cha Hai-in sitting in a bathtub. Jinwoo's eyes widened in shock. In an instant, he canceled his skill, his face turning bright red as shock overtook him. Jinho, noticing his sudden reaction, asked him if he dozed off. Jinwoo, his face still flushed, considered apologizing for the accidental intrusion. He thought about inviting Cha for dinner or something to make up for it. Suddenly, Jinho shifted the topic. He asked if Jinwoo had heard the news about the gate that appeared in Shinjuku, Japan, a looming disaster with only 3 days left before a dungeon break. Jinho then wondered if Jinwoo had been contacted, mentioning that Japan was hiring hunters from all over the world to deal with the crisis.